Today we are going to be making a Labubu inspired cake. Before we get started, how did I never notice how elite of a combo pink and brown is? Like, do you guys see this color combination? I just am obsessed with the pink and brown. I saw an inspiration picture on Pinterest and I'm like, I never thought of putting pink and brown together. So that's what I decided to do. I basically had creative control over this cake because I actually made this cake for my niece's birthday and she is obsessed with Labubu, so she asked for a Labubu cake. But of course, I wanted to add my own style to it. So of course, the cake had to be vintage style. So that's what I did. But I opted for like a small rectangle cake instead of a round cake. And then I just did drop lines all over the cake as usual. And now we are going to get into the Labubu. So I saw this method on Pinterest and that is what I followed to make my Labubu. I started off with like a 3-inch round cake and then I just frosted the top with like a light brown shade and I traced out the face and then I filled them in with white and black. And as I was making this, it was actually creeping me out because Labubus are actually very scary looking and I think I achieved that in making this. But of course, kids are like your toughest critics and my niece and her friends were not really impressed. They called my Labubu a LAFUFU. I was really humbled by that. But this is me just putting the Labubu head on top of the cake and then I use a grass tip to act as the fur. I didn't have any fondant on hand, so I just used a cake board and cut out the ears with that and just topped them with some buttercream, put it in the freezer to make sure it's set, and then placed it on top of the Labubu, and then I added the fur on top of it, of course. But I want to know what you guys think of my Labubu. Did I achieve it or not? I can admit that it looks a little bit wonky and slanted, but I think I got the overall gist of it. What do you guys think?